the punter draft drama of 2020. The LA Rams' longtime punter Johnny Hekker was released this season. He was signed to a big punter deal with the Carolina Panthers. The Rams brought in Dixon from the Giants, who's a veteran punter. However, this, for whatever reason, is like the most talked about punter draft class in my lifetime. And I'm going to share my screen again here. We got to look at this here. So check it out on Draft Tech here. So if you've been following the draft at all, you know Matt Araiza. He's kind of the big name at the punter position, but there are people that argue Jordan Stout is the better prospect. Ryan Stonehouse is another. You know, all three of these top punters are phenomenal. They've had great college careers at the punter level. And it seems to me that it would be crazy for three punters to get drafted. But are the Rams a team that would draft a punter? I truly do believe they could. Johnny Hekker was an undrafted, undrafted free agent in 2011. And so all these years later, here we are, getting ready for a punter battle in camp. And I'd be interested to see if we do draft, any one of these punters. And I also want to point out something here. If you look at this punter class in general, so like we got 6'2", 180, 6'3", 209, 5'11", 180, 6'6", 225. And if you go down to Ryan Wright, who, if you look up his highlights, they're amazing to watch because he's got a booming leg. He is 6'3" and 245 pounds. He's built like a linebacker. He's a big, hefty guy, but like it's muscle. And so I'm really curious to see if the Rams draft a punter. But I do think even if we don't draft a punter, one of these punters will be an LA Ram and will compete with Dixon for the starting role. So that's it, and it blows my mind that we've just had so much punter drama leading up to the draft, and not just the Rams. I feel like other teams who are looking for a punter are like, hey, this is a really good draft class of punter, which I've never seen that. You've heard of like, oh, it's a really good wide receiver class or an O-line class or defensive end class or quarterback class. I don't think in my lifetime I've ever been like, man, like this draft class of punters is just over the moon. Anyway, let's get some of your comments going here.